Good afternoon, it's Pauline from I Create Craft, and today I'd like to show you a really quick and easy card. It's what I'm going to call my all-in-one easel card, and I'm using the lovely Let's Go Shopping papers actually from the Stampin Up catalogue, and these are a set of 12 by 12 papers, and I've been using them in class, so I don't really have any to share with you, which is why I've got the catalogue out. But I absolutely loved these papers when I saw them in the catalogue because they have all these little shops, and I have got some cut out already for today for our card that we're going to be making. So, and even some that are on, the edge of the page, we can still use those because quite often on our 12 by 12 sheets you'll get sort of half of something like the shops, or sometimes it's little creatures or things like that, and you can still use those. So I'm going to share how we're going to do that on our card. So I'm just going to pop those out of the way. So I'm going to use the Go-To Greeting stamp set, and this is a great stamp set because you've got lots of greetings but also in all different fonts and sizes, which is just really lovely. So let's get started. Just close the catalogue over. And I'm going to bring in my score tool, and I've got a little template here which I'm going to just share with you. I have started with an A4 sheet, and this is thick basic white that I'm using, and I'm going to chop off just a little smidge off the end, basically this much I'll show you, off my A4, to bring it down to 11.5. Oops, let me bring that in so you can see. So it's 11.5 on the long side, and I've just left it at the 8 1/4 on the short side. So the only thing I've done is taken my sheet of thick white and just trimmed it to 11.5. And now I'm going to score at 3 3/4, 5 3/4, and 7 3/4, and that is all we're going to be doing. Okay, so I'll just put that to one side, and now I'm just going to show you what we're going to create. So we're going to fold our scored piece of basic white. So let me just do that now. So we're going to do a valley fold. Then the next one is going to be a mountain. Okay, so we've got a valley, then a mountain, and then a valley. So you're basically creating a W shape. Okay, so it looks like a W. If I hold it up, you can see it's like a W. Okay, and this is going to be our card base. As I say, we're creating this all-in-one easel card. So if I've got it like this, and all the folds are inside the card, what we're going to do is we're going to just close it down so that you've just got that first little, if I show you, it's like a little mountain inside. We're going to apply glue just on this top panel here. Okay, so that is basically, you've got a larger 3 3/4 panel here, and then you've got a 2-inch panel, and then a 2-inch panel, and then a 3 3/4 inch panel. And on this first 2-inch panel, we're going to apply glue. Okay, so let me just grab my glue, and I'm just going to use wet glue, and I'm just going to come in and apply my glue. Okay, and then I'm just going to close the card and just push that nice and firmly so that that glue can just take. Okay, and then you can see immediately you've created an all-in-one easel card. Okay, and all we've got to do now is decorate it, add a little stopper at the front, and we've got a lovely DL easel card. So I'm just going to open that up and just really reinforce where my glue has been. And you can see that it's already even springing up for you. So we can just push that down. And now I'm going to decorate. So I've got some Daffodil Delight, which is one of the colours that goes with the Let's Go Shopping suite. So I'm just going to, my first layer is 8 inches by 3.5 inches. And I'm just going to pop that down on the front with a nice even border. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my paper piece, which is here, and I'm just going to go with the nice, again, Daffodil Delight side. I'll just pop that down. And this piece is 3.25 by 7.75, just so you know for your, when you're cutting yours out. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the inside. I'm going to have my Daffodil Delight layer, which again is 8 inches by 3.5. Just pop that in. And then my Daffodil Delight piece of DSP, which is 7.75 by 3.25. I'm going to pop that in. And then I'm going to have my little stopper as well. So I've already put some of our adhesive strips on here because that's going to be raised up to hold our easel just in place. Okay, so I've got a little bit of DSP. So just for measurements, my stopper is, the base part is 5 inches by 1.25. And then I've got a little piece of DSP, which is 4.75 by 1 inch. So I'm just going to add that onto my stopper. So just pop that on there, just nicely centered. And I'll be popping that on the inside of my card, but I'm just going to decorate the front first. So before we got started, I actually cut out some of the papers, and then what I was going to do was create my little street with my little shops here. So I've got a little, looks like a pasta shop. And then we've got a little clothes shop, and then we've got like a little restaurant there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop these on the front, and I'm just going to pop them flat. So I'll start with this one because this is going to actually go directly to the side and kind of start my street. So I'm going to just pop that here at the side, like so. And then I'm going to have my little clothes shop and then my little restaurant. Okay, so I'll just pop that down there for a second. Pop that there just so I can get my bearings of where it's going to go. Right, do that. So let's add some glue on this one. So this is actually a really easy card to create. And let's just pop that down like that. And our last little one. just pop that down. Oops, a little bit lower down. Like that. So there we've got our little street. So now I can pop this little stopper in place to share with you. So let's just get that. And as I say, if you use the adhesive strips, the ones that we tend to use for shaker cards, that's going to give me enough lift. And I'm just going to check out in terms of measurements, because I want to get the stopper really, you know, in a nice position with equal distance either side. So if I just look there, it's probably going to be about there. Let's just pop that down. And then that will just come over and close, and that is your easel card all done. And now I'm going to just stamp one of those nice greetings from the Go-To greeting set. I kind of think if I have it over here, it might look like, well, I'll try and make it look like a little street sign. So let's just grab, let's have a look and see what we could have. Little happy birthday. So where's the small happy birthday? The small happy birthday is just there. Got a block ready. So let's just see what this looks like. So just get that stamped. Oh, I've made a little bit of a splodge there. Must have got a little bit of ink on the end there. Let me just flip that over. It's good that we always have two sides of our card that we can press too much. My ink's quite inky as well, so that won't have helped really. Perfect. Okay, so I've got my happy birthday. I'm just going to trim that down. So let's just grab a trimmer. Pop it in the trimmer, trim the edge of that, just make it a little bit smaller. So I've just added the sentiment above the little restaurant here, and I have also popped in a piece of basic white card, which is 4 inches by 1.5, and this card just folds completely flat to go in your DL envelope, and then when the person receives it, it's got that natural spring, so it will just pop up and they'll know that it's the easel style. Okay, and that just will sit behind the little stopper there, and that's it. So thank you very much for watching, and see you again soon. Bye bye.